The face of the goal. Is it deflected? Joe Jacobs says it was, but the referee says it wasn't. The goal. It's lobbed in. Must be a goal. So and it is. Bury 1-0. It on. Harper forward looking for Sonner. Sonner's got to the ball. John Francis in the penalty area. Flicks it forward, looking for Sonner. Joe Jacob is still there, still running loose, but not anymore. It's back to safety, only as far as Hardy. Hardy lost it forward. Harper shoots into the arms of Gary Kelly. Good save. Pender. Lob forward by Nigel Smith. There's a chance, must be a goal, and it is. Ian Stevens, mistake by Mark Monington, and it's Burnley 0, Bury 2. Harper. Francis plays it back to Harper, cuts inside the area, shoots. A good challenge by Valentine. Harper brings the ball down, chance to run. Harper gets the ball towards the penalty area, was brought down. Now Harper, Hardy rather, looks forward, good ball, Peter Mumby, shot just over the bar. Burnley's best chance of the game. Poor performance by Burnley. Bury were the victors, 2-0.
Stephen Harper to come all the way back to the halfway line, runs out of play, although he keeps the ball in play, and as a result Blackburn are on the break here with Garner flicking it out to Sellers, crossing, and it's an own goal by number 5, John Pender, and would you believe that's his second own goal in successive games. Quickly taken. Inside to John Deary, long range shot goes screaming over the bar. Bobby Mims backpedaling frantically with this free kick. Far side of the box, up go the heads, it's flicked away, but Burnley still in possession and still presenting danger to the Blackburn Rovers penalty area. Flicked out wide to Ian Measham, inside, Steve Harper there, swings a leg at it, thinks about giving it. Chris Pearce decides there's no challenge coming in and turns and plays a beautiful ball upfield to John Francis, who also does well to keep it in play. Mark Monington, beautiful through ball to Mike Conroy, shoots and shoots just wide as the Burnley fans and one or two players raise their hands to the skies, feeling that that ball has found its way just gone. It's been a very entertaining game as Nicky Reid comes forward now. Played out wide to Alan Irvine. Mark Atkins overlapping, ignores him. Steve Livingston off the crossbar with Chris Pearce beaten by a single goal, and all the onus is on Burnley to come forward and put some pressure on this Blackburn Rovers defence, which is what they're attempting to do now. Mike Conroy. Played out wide by Andy Farrell. First time ball by Steve Harper. Header in, bounces off the bar and then off the goal post. Nobody the chance to latch onto that other than the goalkeeper. John Deary. Out wide to Joe Jacob. Cutting inside. Finds Mike Conroy in an onside position, and he puts the ball through the legs of Bobby Mims for the equaliser. So with 72 minutes gone, the new signing becomes the new favourite here at Turf Moor. John Deary with the ball in. Headed just wide by John Pender, desperate to make up for his own goal and get one at the opposite end. Francis beaten in the air by Moran, but Burnley still in possession. Steve Harper taking on Mark Atkins, cuts inside him, plays it inside the full-back, and that attempted cross by Joe Jacob. Rovers will be out to make their advantage more substantial, and they've got the chance now with Paul Shepstone. Shoots. Oh, and it looked for a moment there as though that was going to be a very sloppy goal. His whistle ends the match with a scoreline of Burnley 1, Blackburn Rovers 1.
Expect to leave the ball. Great shot just over the top of the crossbar there by Neil Adams. Challenge there was by Mike Milligan, former Everton player. Great challenge. Francis running through. Chance now, Sharp, Graham Sharp. Chance, Adams, shot, save. Good save by Chris Pearce. Jacob flicks it over his head. Jacob again, good play. Harper. Deary. The ball, Farrell. Andy Farrell gets the ball over. Chance, Lancashire, 1-0. Graham Lancashire with his first goal for Burnley first team. Straight after coming on as substitute, followed his first touch of the game. And Burnley have the lead against their first division opponent. Adams running at Joe Jacob. Good crossover by him, Sharp, flicked forward. Good header there. Oh, Jason Hardy's come on as well. That was Jason Hardy with the ball. Not sure. Just come off. Good ball. Harper. Conroy flicks it on. Lancashire's in there again. Was he brought down? He's a penalty. Burnley have got a penalty. Lancashire brought down in the area. To get his first goal for Burnley. Oh. Harper against Holworth. Good save. Save there. Superb save. Play by Monington. Geary to Harper. France. Good ball. Chance now. Conroy running through. Unlucky there. Mike Conroy tried to put the... Oldham piling forward in numbers now. France intercepts the ball well. Sharp. Kane crosses it in. Curry. Nice there, Oldham equalise. Goal scorer. Number 12. And that's Kane, Paul Kane. That indicates to the referee that time's over by his watch. Chance of shot is there, Oldham. Paul Kane again, last minute. Surely the last kick of the game now. Oldham seal and testimonial game. 2 goals from Paul Kane for the Latics, and a goal from substitute Graham Lancashire.
Play on, says the referee. He ignored that offside flag as Harper plays the ball down the line for Francis. And now that's a dreadful ball when Conroy's in. Conroy must score. No, he's missed. Oh. And Shaw aren't being given as much room, and James down the flanks. As Jepson makes a great pass to Senior. Senior, a first-time cross in. Might fall for Shaw. It's there. Preston take the lead. Graham Shaw with a great header. Hardy clears upfield for Conroy. Conroy's header wasn't a good one, but Burnley get away with it. Conroy, good ball to Harper. Harper's got Measham in support. Cuts inside, shoots. Oh, and it's just gone wide. Good effort there from Steve Harper. This free kick. This should be Preston's last attack of the half. And Burnley have given one on it played. Shaw must score, and he does. Oh, unbelievable. Burnley give Preston a 2-goal lead on a plate. Bogey with the ball on the edge of the area. Eminent Jepson again. Exchange one-touch football, and that's a great goal from Ian Bogey. They certainly got the goal-scoring knack at the moment. As the cross comes in, there's a free header there, and Pearce has lost it, and it's in. Oh, I don't believe that. Mike Flynn has scored. As the cross comes in again, and Pearce just manages to touch it away from the Preston forwards, and then David Thompson knocks the ball in. Or was it David Thompson? No, it wasn't. It was Graham Shaw. Steve Senior with a cross. Again, he looks for Jepson. Again, Burnley half clear. And maybe have a chance here to counter-attack as well. Lancashire. Oh, good play from Graham Lancashire. And he's got Mumby at the side of him as well. Mumby has to hold it up, though. There's an offside of the referee. No, he's not giving it. Surely a goal here for Burnley, and it is. John Deary has pulled one back. That the final's going to be at Springfield Park between Wigan and Preston. Preston guaranteed the place as the final whistle goes. A great display by Preston North End here at Deepdale. 5 goals.
Picks it up very nicely. He really does look a class player, Stephen Davis.
Thank you very much indeed for your support this afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and very soon we'll be back to Burnley.
Great 90 minutes of football in this local derby of the first round of the Littlewoods Cup first leg. Looks totally different, and Wigan have got to start to learn to play it to feet. Patterson up with the keeper. The keeper's fumbled it. Pearson, it might come for Parkinson. Inside the goal! Yes, Wigan have took the lead. Down Patterson after just 5 minutes has given Wigan Athletic the lead here. Cup. Though Littlewoods will thank me for the advertisement, I'm sure. Jones with the header down to Griffiths. Griffiths having to go all the way back. He's under pressure here. He needs to get rid of the ball, and he has done. And Burnley come away with it. Francis inside the area challenging, and he's lost it. Atherton inside the area, surely a goal. Conroy scored. Burnley equalised. Just 5 minutes after Wigan have put themselves in front. Burnley have got right back in the game, and Mike Conroy, the man who scored on Saturday, has put the ball in the net to equalise. And already we're seeing that this game, in a few minutes, as the ball's played forward, Conroy heads it inside the area. Francis is there. Good challenge by Parkinson. Still the pressure on Wigan. Bray with the ball, plays it inside the area. Parkinson leaves it, and Patterson half gets it clear. Deary again with the ball, plays it to Francis, and then Conroy picks it up. Mike Conroy, Tandy Fowler, the substitute, inside the area. Eli dies, still inside the area. Appeal for handball, scramble in the Wigan penalty spot. And now Griffiths tries to get it away and wins the goal kick. Patterson up to Daly. Good header out by Pender. And then Eli plays the ball through to Conroy. Conroy inside the area. Parkinson scampers back. He goes through for Eli. Oh, just wide of the post. Gets the booking that maybe he just deserved. Atherton plays it inside the area. Patterson's up, and so's Monington. And a penalty's been given! Wigan Athletic get a penalty out of nothing. Monington, who minutes earlier has just been boot went up with Darren Patterson, and Patterson maybe was held down, we're not quite sure. And has a really big spot kick here. Wigan have got to put it in and put themselves back in front. Griffiths versus Pearce. Brian Griffiths, can he put Wigan back in front? Yes, he can! Brian Griffiths scores! And Wigan go 2-1 up. And the ball is back in Burnley's court, and Wigan have got the lead and the advantage in the Rumbelows Cup first leg. As we go into what should be the last 15 minutes of this game, but with all the injuries we've had, I'm sure that there'll be another few minutes to add as Francis goes inside the area. Parkinson challenges. Oh, the linesman and the referee both had a good look at each other, and so did Francis. Mist creeps into the Wigan sky. Rimmer will swing this one into that hustle and bustle of the area as Pearce loses the ball again. Griffiths gives it in back. Rimmer will swing the ball in. That's a better cross, deep to the back post. And again, they look to be pushing. They see more case there than the one which gave Wigan the penalty as the ball comes in. There's Worthington. There's a goal for Wigan. Wigan 3, Burnley 1. Guy Worthington, a superb header. What can you say? That was sheer class. The cross came in and Worthington's header. The second goal came from Burnley 5 minutes later. The equaliser from Conroy scored on Saturday.
Do one at a time on the stage up.
Goes with it. Andrew Marriott had to turn that over the ball very smartly.
Burnley supporters have a new hero this season. Striker Mike Conroy's 5 goals in 5 games since his £35,000 summer move from Reading have made him an instant hit at Turf Moor and helped Burnley make a good start in their quest for promotion.
Well, Mike's done tremendously well. We've had him watched and we've done his homework on him. Jimmy Mullen recommended him and we went down to watch him. And for the money we paid for him, I thought, you know, we've got a great bargain there. He's got a good touch, he's good round his feet, he's aggressive, he's good in the air, he's got all the qualities a striker should have. And of course he enjoys scoring goals, that's the most important ingredient.
Actually came off my knee and went into the bottom left-hand corner it was, so I think I'm claiming it. I've got the ball in it.
Was it going in anyway?
I'm not sure, I don't know where the keeper was stood. I think it must have just deflected off me, so I got it.
And has John Francis given you that one?
Yeah, he has. He said congratulations and I shook his hand, so it's mine.
You played some smashing stuff. Are you going to football your way out of the 4th Division?
Well, it's the only way I know how to do it. But playing with 3 strikers, we're not defensively minded. We played a left winger at left back tonight, and he plays absolutely superb. And it was just an enjoyment, you know, in itself to watch the players play like they've done tonight.
Tomorrow to the only side who can boast a better 4th Division record this season, Crewe, and that's sure to attract a huge crowd at Turf Moor. Although it's true to say Crewe are beginning to attract the crowds wherever they go. The country's top scorers.
Crewe's Ron Futchers scored goals wherever he's been, in whatever shirt he's worn. He got 20 for Burnley last season, yet when he left, he found that nobody wanted him.
I was expecting to have a choice of maybe 3 or 4. I scored 20 goals last year for Burnley. I thought I had a good season, and I thought the clubs would be no problem, but it's jungle out there, as you say, and it was difficult to get fixed up.
That's a good corner. Come on, Jim, get on the end of it. Good ball.
It's a throw into Scarborough then. A long throw taken to the heart of the Burnley defence. Smart duels, but it's easily cleared. Only as far as Lee Hurst, but Hurst fails to get any power on it. And a good cross ball there by Mockler, finding Logan, whose left foot drive just past the upright. But finding Mayer, and an appeal for a penalty there, but Mr. Bell holds his hand down, and no penalty given, but there's a head injury. So it's a free kick to Scarborough. David Logan to take it, and Lee Hurst and Mayer both joined the attack for this set piece. Ashjan, and a chance, and it's a goal. A.D. Mayer sneaks in, the flick on by Chrisley, and Adrian Mayer put Scarborough 1-0 into the lead. 16 minutes gone, and it's Adi Mayer.
Scarborough, 17th minute, number 6, Adi Mayer.
The goal scorer shepherding that one back to his goalkeeper Priestley. That was a clever little flick on by Chrisley, and Mayer came from behind the Burnley defence there to stop that one home. So Scarborough lead after 16 minutes. Chance here now for Lancashire, and Lancashire's through. Lancashire against Priestley. And Lancashire equalises. 17 minutes gone. And Graham Lancashire equalises for Burnley. Sloppy defensive work by Scarborough. As soon as they got in the lead, Burnley come back 1 minute later through Graham Lancashire. Lee a long ball, and this one is for Jewels, and Jewels in the box. The goalkeeper stayed where he was, and another goal for Scarborough. This time it looks as though it's Tommy Mooney who's got the finishing touch to that one. It is in fact, and Mooney puts Scarborough back into the game, into the lead after 20 minutes. Mooney who in turn finds Reid. Reid forward to Mooney. 4 Scarborough forwards in the area, and it's a brilliant save there. That was a good save by Marriott, and it had to be. Knocked inside, and this is Ashjan and Farrell knocks it clear to Eli. Again, Scarborough come forward, but well won back there for Mockler. And it's young Lancashire again, this time over the bar, but a good break by Burnley there. Away by Mayer, finding Reid. Reid to Mooney. Mooney and Davis. Mooney knocks the ball inside to Lee. Lee in turn out to this side to Logan. Logan cuts inside, back to Lee. On to Mooney. And Mooney forces a terrific save off Marriott again. But again, the approach work from Scarborough. Mayer, not a good ball there. And this is a chance for Eli, and this could be off. Mark Ash could be given the red card here. It just depends how the referee spots this. If Mr. Bell says that was a goal-scoring opportunity, he could be having an early bath. Just remains to see how Mr. Bell saw that, but to me, Eli would have gone on to goal there. And by the rules, this should be a red card, which it is. Mark Ash is sent off after 52 minutes of play. Logan, a beautiful piece of play there. Get himself out of trouble and starts Mark Jewels on. Jewels being closed, needs to play the ball early, and Jewels has gone through himself. Mark Jewels, one-on-one, and he knocks the ball wide of the Burnley goal. But what a chance for Scarborough there. Mark Jewels. Adi Mayer just quite getting that one, but Mockler heads on and finds Tommy Mooney. Mooney out to John Reid. John Reid dinks the ball, Mooney gets ahead to it. Ashjan, and that's a goal by John Ashjan. Ashjan turned after the initial work by Tommy Mooney, and it's a goal by John Ashjan going under the body of Andy Marriott to make the score. Scarborough 3, Burnley 1. So after 69 minutes, it's John Ashjan. Masham again. And that's the final whistle And Scarborough have got a good 3 points here. Final score, Scarborough 3, Burnley 1. The goal scores for Scarborough.
Frank Casper and Burnley have decided to call it quits. Jimmy Mullen on the right takes charge against Carlisle tomorrow.
start with a goal after 3 minutes. Nigel Beaumont pushed the ball wide right, and a Colin Marshall cross was met by Gordon Davis. But within a minute, Burnley was level. Home goalkeeper Vince O'Keefe fumbled a shot from John Deary, and as the ball ran loose, Graham Lancashire whipped it into the net. In the next minute, Burnley were in front. This time Roger Eli raced down the flank, and Steve Harper finished it off. Lancashire scored again to make it 3-1 to Burnley, with a powerful header from Steve Davis's cross. And within a minute, Lancashire had completed his hat-trick. He saw O'Keefe off his line and coolly chipped the ball over him. Wrexham called a goal back just before the interval when Steve Watkin crossed for Andy Priest to finish with a firm header. Burnley then went on to score another 2 goals.
And Graham Lancashire's 6th in 4 games, helping his side to the 2-0 victory. Reporting Peter Hutton.
In Jimmy Mullen's first game since his confirmation as Burnley manager, his side attacked from the start and forced a penalty on 20 minutes. Steve Harper's cross blocked on the line, and the deliberate handball brought a red card for Cameroon's World Cup defender Charlie Untermark, as well as leading to a 3rd goal of the season for Steve Davis. Buoyed up by their early success, Burnley struck again 3 minutes later, thanks to a teenage combination. The first shot comes from John Deary, who was 19 yesterday. The follow-up from Graham Lancashire, who's 19 today, and has now scored 6 times in the last 4 games. The second half wasn't quite as impressive, but substitute John Francis nearly set up a Burnley 3rd. His through ball unleashing Lancashire again, only for Walsall to cover back this time and keep it at 2-0, with its Burnley's 3rd win on the trot.
Unbeatable prices. That is the Fleetwood Bathroom and Performing Centre, London Street.
So it'll be Burnley to kick off. Reawakening the traditional rivalry between these two clubs. Francis on the left. First shot. Wasn't that far away. Bears.
Takes on his man. It's a good cross. Well, Marriott was under some kind of pressure from Bamber, but kept his head, and it's tipped over for a corner. Referee Nixon turns a blind eye. And suddenly it's 3 against 2. Francis onside. Francis was pleading for the ball on the other side of the goal. Corner. Rodwell in space. 1-0. Superb goal. Well taken by Rodwell. And Blackpool take the lead. Oh dear. 1-1. John Francis. They had 3 attempts at it. First one was fluffed. Francis is in space. And there's the equaliser. Oh, that's a poor ball. Not endearing to the Blackpool faithful. There's Harper. Not a good ball, really. Into space. That's a good goal. That is a good goal from Roger Eli. You can't complain about that one, can you? That was superbly taken by Roger Eli. And Burnley are 2-1 up. Played. Deary. There's 3. Well, it's becoming embarrassing. Oh, here we go for the second half. Must be said, the most remarkable turnaround I think I've ever seen in that first half. Blackpool at one stage seemingly cruising, and then Mr. Mullen's men turning it around in the 4 in the box for Burnley. That's worth an effort. It wasn't that far off, was it? Steve Davis. Blackpool 1, Burnley 3. Blackpool's current problems continue, but for Burnley it's all looking good.
To start with John Deary to float this ball into the centre. We're looking for the likes of Roger Eli to get on the end of this. Deary floats it in. That's an early chance to find save. Well, what a start to the game. A flying header from the Burnley centre forward, and Lee Bracey had to be alert there. Was Jorieff offside? The referee said not. That would have been a great chance if he'd have got the ball forward. End-to-end stop as Burnley attack again. Mike Conroy on the ball, left-footed centre. Steve Richards, right-footed clearance. Burnley again, swing the ball in. Steve Richards again, it's desperation at the back for Halifax at the moment. Lucchetti with the header, and he was adjudged to have fouled Roger Eli. So Burnley looking to dominate this half now. It's a great save. It was a beautiful driven free kick, and Bracey, the second time this afternoon, he's had to tip the ball around for a corner. He's with Norris's speed. they might capitalise shortly.
Yes, Andrew, I think it really is now a case of Halifax have got to get a grip. Even though we approach half-time, we need to go away with the advantage.
Lancashire keeps the ball in. Lancashire does well. And headed clear. And again, Lee Bracey collects. I must say, the Burnley centres from these corners, not really up to much. Jory doing well. Unfortunately, was cut out by number 5, John Pender. I'll break off there, as Roger Francis has got Billy Barr to beat. Francis centres. That's a good chance for Burnley. The half space is extremely fast. The Halifax throw-in. David Evans towards Jory. Jory looking to link up with Norris. It's a firm challenge at the back. And now there's a chance for Burnley. Chris Lucchetti gets in the way. And what's the referee given there? That was outside the area. Chris Lucchetti has fouled the forward. That was definitely outside the area. And the referee is telling the Halifax defenders to clear. Now, what will the referee do here? I think he'll go towards his linesman. He's having a word with Lucchetti, the Halifax defender. The Burnley supporters are saying that Lucchetti should be sent off. We'll have to see what the referee gives here. I think he has been influenced by the Burnley contingent, and it must be, but what card will it be? It's a red one. I rather feel that the Burnley contingent of supporters have got Chris Lucchetti sent off there. The first time in his career that he has been shown the red card, and the disappointed youngster he must be. Mr. Dawson having a word. I think it's Mark Ellis. Is the Burnley forward still down? He is. Halifax will have to defend heroically. He's kept Halifax in the game. And let's see what Burnley can do here. I don't need telling that it's a Burnley goal. The Burnley fans go absolutely mad. A cleverly worked free kick, and it's 1-0 to Burnley. Cheers in the changing room. And what a sad youngster he must feel. Dave Evans. Norris can't get to that either. And that's the foul there from Tommy Graham. And Tommy Graham will almost certainly go in the book for that as well. Probably a tenth of a second too late, and that earns him a yellow card. Much to my amazement, it's a red card, and Halifax are down to 9 men. Well, I really feel that it will happen. Burnley kills off Halifax. 2 minutes remaining. The killer blow sinks them. But you can't deny Halifax is delighted with their side's performance. The Halifax Town followers go home disappointed as the Burnley players salute their fans. The verdict, a disappointing one this afternoon.
Commiserations to all the Halifax Town players. They had such a good solid start against this strong Burnley side.
Welcome to Turf Moor on a bright bonfire night, November the 5th. Burnley, of course, looking for 7 wins in a row. And let's look at Gosney's drop kick. A rather strange one. Phil Cosby can't understand that one, the skipper. John Francis takes advantage of this one, though. John Francis looking very dangerous here. And Lancashire going in, and a shot from Conroy! And a goal! So it was Cosby's mistake. Francis and Lancashire getting in there. Burnley 1, York City 0. "11 minutes. Mistake, really. A bad kick from the keeper. Andy Farrell in space to the left of him, but he chooses John Deary. Deary back to France. France first time chip into Conroy. Conroy gets the flick on, and a good one too for Francis. Oh, right across the face of the goal. Lancashire falls, and a goal comes in from John Deary. So that's 2-0. So Mr. Deary, formerly of Blackpool, has given Burnley a 2-0 lead. That coming on 17 minutes. Conroy's head, knock under that knee. Could be that he may come off in the second half. Harper again on the left-hand side. Steve Harper on the left flank wearing number 7. Prolific player for Preston. Ball comes over, Crosby away. Farrell takes a deflection with that shot. And again, to the hands of Andy Gosner. Flick, good header from Conroy, but Francis dispossessed by Crosby. In fact, he never really got to that ball. Pender having a chase with John McCarthy. Oh my goodness me. Oh dear. And that was a mistake. A very strange thing which John Pender. So John McCarthy pulls one back, and that should not have been a simple back pass, which John Pender and Andy Marriott got in all sorts of trouble. For that York City goal, Pender and Marriott making a right mess of things. Here's Harper. All right foot on the left flank. Conroy a chance, 3, no, no. What a miss. Should have been Conroy's second, dragged it wide. Jacob to take this to that near post, a flick at the bar. Oh, Francis from 2 inches over the bar. Return from Blackstone. Reid pushing it far right for York City. Macmillan picks the ball up. McCarthy. McCarthy again, one of his searching runs into the box, and the shot takes a deflection, and a good catch from Andy Marriott. Sonner. Farrell. A good ball from Farrell, the first one he's put over there. Here's Harper on this familiar right side this time. Over to this near post, and Francis, oh, and it's cleared off the line by Atkin again. Mansfield Town, the visitors on Saturday, top of the 4th division, so Burnley will have to be unsung for that one. Jacobs cross over to that far right. Steve Harper can't get his head to it, that Danny Sonner does. Here's Dreary. Deary puts the ball in. Again, a chance for Lancashire, and he makes a superb header. And John Deary's cross. Graham Lancashire scores another for Burnley, 3-1. Superb on that. Ooh, tremendous save from Marriott. Canham's rocket. Time, Burnley 3, York City 1, Conroy on 11, Deary on 17, Lancashire on 82, and for the visitors, McCarthy on 26, 7,300.
takes on a bit of extra significance. Burnley going for a club record 9 straight post-war wins when they played Doncaster at Turf Moor. Now, it all coincides with the appointment of Jimmy Mullen as their new manager. I'm delighted to say that Jimmy joining us live now from our Blackpool studio. Jimmy, very good evening to you.
Good evening.
What is the magic formula?
Well, there isn't a magic formula as such. I think the first game that I took over was after a bad defeat at Scarborough, and we had a home game against Carlisle, which we managed to win and play very well. And of course, confidence came back a little bit, and the roller coaster has just gone from there.
You equalled the record last week against Mansfield with 5 minutes to spare, wasn't it?
That's right, yes. To be fair to Mansfield, they came back twice for 2 goals. Give them credit. But in saying that, we got a corner which we scored a great goal from.
Yes, that was John Pender, just 5 minutes to go. Now, I think it's fair to say, Jimmy, that Burnley have promised much in the past, and yet they failed to deliver when it really matters.
Well, I've gone on record as saying, Elton, that this club has been in the 4th division now for 7 years, or 7 seasons, whichever way you look at it. And it's 7 seasons too long, really. I'm not a manager with a magic wand. All I can say is I know what's needed to get this club out of the division, and we'll be trying our best to do just that.
Yeah, I think the point being, Jim, is that, you've got a ground which will be, the pride of any first division club. Your facilities, your training facilities are excellent, your support is first rate as well. So why have the club been languishing for so long?
Well, it's a question I can't really answer, what's gone on in the past. All I can look to is the future. We have a squad of players here now at Burnley Football Club, which I'm sure, given the right breaks from injury and suspension, that we can be doing the business and pushing for the results that we have done in the last 2 or 3 weeks.
Jim.
The goal scorer for Burnley, number 7, Roger Eli.
Remind, ladies and gentlemen, that on the Monday next, the reserves game has been postponed. The date will be given later on. Thank you for your support tonight, and congratulations.
Burnley 1. Burnley taking the lead after 27 minutes when Roger Eli was upended. Up stepped Mike Conroy and converted his 5th penalty of the season. Maidstone 0, Burnley 1.
Is wearing the number 10 shirt, so Joe Kiernan, who we feel was probably typing these up about a quarter of an hour ago, has made a mistake. We'll get that right though as the game goes on. Let's see what sort of a pig's ear we can make of the Burnley side, who according to the programme are wearing claret and blue. In goal it's Andy Marriott, 2 is Ian Measham, 3 is Joe Jacob, hour gone, 0-0 the score, but we've had a bit of injury time, quite a lengthy injury to Irving Gurnan. Burnley with the throw. This is Harper. Oh, it's a nice bit of football this. Can he put it back? He can, but it's a good save by Richardson from it. Johnson's cross. Now perhaps a chance here for Burnley to break. Wide on this side is Ely. He's played wide to the other side. It's a real chance now. What a goal! What a finish by Mike Conroy. Similar position to Greg Campbell at the other end, but there's a lesson in finishing. And from the minute Burnley broke, it looked... I know it's easy to say with hindsight, but it looked a goal all the way. There was purpose about the build-up, there was speed, there was imagination, and there was a great finish. So the Cobblers 1-0 down. Conroy plays it in low, and Johnson behind for a corner.
Bevan again, nice ball to Bell. Bell lays it wide, just can't quite get over the other side to Adcock, and Burnley come away with the ball. There they go, oh, well cleared, just cleared. Supporters who are heavily outnumbered here today by Burnley supporters. And it comes away, badly taken corner. It comes on the right. It's crossed into the centre, puts it over the top. The referee indicates for a goal kick, but...
Bell. Now, Tony Adcock, nicely played by Adcock. Oh, it might yet fall. Oh, Mickey Bell, so unlucky, but a great save by Marriott. It's a good-looking corner, good save. Oh, it must be in, is it? No, turned in again. And what a melee right on the goal line. But tremendous work by Marriott. He was down so quickly and so bravely. Jacobs cross. Ooh, it would have been spectacular. And it comes from the far side. Oh, it wasn't far wide. Richardson was at full stretch.
The goalkeeper, Richardson. Into the Burnley goal, only to be headed out by Measham. To Johnson. Johnson of the Cobblers now pushes the ball forward to his number 10, Mickey Bell. Lays it through to Trevor Adcock, drops the ball through, and it's a goal! Beautifully worked move there by the Cobblers, and I think it was Campbell, yes. Once again, Richardson throws the balls out, runs out a little bit, and then kicks the ball upfield. And the Cobblers are on a roll now. It's high into the Burnley area. Unfortunately, not quite headed down. And the ball's come out, and it's influence of Conroy now on the left-hand side. The ball goes through, and there's two Burnley players, no problem. And I think that was number 14, Graham Lancashire, who almost from immediate start, 2 minutes after the Cobblers had levelled the score, puts Burnley back. No, in fact it was number 10, Conroy once again. So Conroy have got both goals for Burnley this afternoon. Saying the losers, Burnley really dominating the game when all said and done. They thoroughly deserved their win because they played the more consistent football. A game of two halves, kick and rush in the first half, Barry, but the Cobblers did come back in the second.
Yeah, very unfortunate not to get at least a draw. They really deserved a draw, but that's football. When you're down in the bottom of the league, things always go against you, but it's one of those games.
I feel it was a game where the Cobblers...
The goal scorer for Burnley is number 10, Mike Conroy. The goal scorer for Burnley is John Francis. goal scorer for Burnley, Danny Sonner, I think. The score on the Russian side is number 3, and I don't know his name. Number 14, and his second goal, Danny Sonner. See when you take one. Hoping for a good hand together for the Russian team. Dynamo Scarborough.
dancing in the aisles.
Will be on Saturday next, the 14th of December, when our first team will be at home to Scarborough United, kick-off 3 p.m. £1 £1